going on? It's your boy O Scruggs, OS Sports Podcast. Want to do a quick little video. NFL training camp start tomorrow. Who's your team? Who you rep? What are you expecting from this season? You know, got a lot of changes, a lot of coaching changes. Got some big time players that then moved to other teams. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this season play out. You know, you always gonna have the Patriots. As long as they got Brady and Belichick, they gonna be there. Steelers, one of the teams is always there. They got my Eagles ranking high. You know what I mean? If Carson Wentz stay healthy, that's the key to us. But it's gonna be interesting. What y'all think about the Browns? I feel like the Cleveland Browns is the team they all trying to hype up now. You know, they got Landry now. They got Odell now. You know, they got the hot new young quarterback. So, and I fuck with Baker Mayfield. I like his style. Yeah. But still the Browns. So I don't know. But that's gonna be interesting to look at. And every NFL season, you know, you got a surprise team. So who's that surprise team gonna be this year? The team that everybody figured would just be mediocre at best. It's gonna be that one team that just come out of nowhere. Talking to my homie, he was saying the Detroit Lions. He said this Stafford year. Stafford gonna take the Lions to the playoffs this year, and they're gonna win a game or two. I don't know. Lions kind of like the Browns. I don't really trust them, you know. But it's gonna be interesting. Most teams, I think training camp start tomorrow for most teams. Some teams started today. We're gonna see what Gruden doing in his second year with the Raiders. They last year in Oakland, by the way. So that's gonna be kind of crazy, but you know, it's my favorite sport. It's my favorite weather too, man. I don't know where y'all at watching this, but East Coast New York over here, been a heat wave like a mug. Like I'm talking 100 degrees. So I enjoy that fall football weather that's coming soon. You know, that crisp 50 degrees, the leaves is falling, you know what I mean? That made me think of football season. What y'all think, man? What's your predictions for this season? Not even going as far as who you think will win the Super Bowl, just how you think the season gonna play out. You know, they got the instant review now. You can you could challenge pass interference. I think that's the biggest new rule. And that's I think a lot of people concerned about that, but I don't know how you could be concerned about something like that, because that's one of them things that's going to even out. Because you might get a pass interference called on your team that they wouldn't have got before without the challenge. But then there's also going to be times where, you know, your team didn't get the call, then you challenge it, now y'all got the call. So that's going to be it's going to be interesting to see how that play out. And of course that's stemming off what happened in the NFC Championship game with New Orleans and the Rams with that pass interference that wasn't called. So now, you know, if that happened this year, it's the same exact thing. You know, the coach would have threw the challenge flag and it would have got, you know, overturned. So we're gonna see how it play out, man. I'm trying to think what other big moves we got. The Jets got Le'Veon Bell. Let's see how Le'Veon Bell works. I actually think the Jets gonna be pretty good. Le'Veon Bell, they quarterback, will be in his second year. So I think they got a nice little team there. They do have some talent on the Jets. Pretty good defense. So see how that turns out. But the Jets, it's all gonna come out of their quarterback if he takes that step in his second year. The Rams, y'all think the Rams are still going to be one of the teams to beat? You know, or is the league going to catch up to McVay and his system? You know, is Jared Goff a system quarterback? A lot of people say. You know, once that thing came out that his coach basically was calling out the defense to him in his ear until that last 15 seconds before the mic cut off. So I think once that came out that he was getting, you know, the calls, you know, his coach was literally calling out the defense to him through his ear, which, you know, doesn't really happen a lot, if at all. But I'm not knocking the Rams for doing it. I mean, that's using the rules to the best of your advantage. That's some Belichick type stuff, you know. Use the rules to your advantage, think outside the box. So, standing out here, by the way, if y'all want to be out here and man, they done gentrified Brooklyn so much, I don't even know I don't even know what to call this area now. Technically, I guess it's Bed Stuy, Clinton Hill. That's Kum Kao Chinese restaurant right there. If y'all don't know what Kum Kao is famous, well, I shouldn't say it's famous for, but that was Biggie Smalls' favorite Chinese spot. But at least that's what I heard Faith say in the interview. Kum Kao right here. There's good Chinese food, good corner store Chinese food. But yeah, NFL season coming around. What's your prediction? Who you got winning? Who gonna be the biggest disappointment? What's the team that you expecting? Like, yo, this team, they're gonna be one of the teams, and then it's gonna end up like, damn, they really didn't meet expectation. What team is that gonna be? Hoping ain't my Eagles. You know, I'm excited. Training camp. I'm a little disappointed though, because I'm not sure. I know different teams do training camp different, but the Eagles, you know, they used to have training camp up at a college, and you used to be able to go up there and see it. But now they only have one practice that fans can come to, and they're not at the college anymore. They practice basically at the practice field in the stadium where they play games. So that's one thing I don't like. You know, the game is becoming more, as the game gets bigger money-wise. You know, some things are good for the fans, some things aren't good for the fans. But the bigger the league becomes, it's just more distance between the organizations and the fans, I feel. Because these players are such, you know, important pieces, and they want to do everything to make these players comfortable and safe and have the best training facilities. The game has become so complex that every team is trying to find every advantage with, you know, things like analytics. So, you know, because before, you know, players took tapes home before, but it was like a projector reel or, you know, VHS tape. But now, I guess they use the iPads or, you know, not iPads. I forget the other thing. The iPads. They, you know, all the players have that. So everything is so technologically advanced in the league now, just like it is in the world. And I feel like that's kind of, it's good. Technology is helping because, you know, now you got Instagram and Twitter, so you can follow what a player is doing more personally in that manner. But I feel like, as far as proximity of actually getting close to players, the days of going to training camp, and, you know, and seeing Reggie White, you know, shaking his hand, taking a picture with Brett Favre, you know, going way back, you know, maybe seeing Johnny Unitas at the, you know, the local bar on campus after practice. So them days over. So that's one thing I was thinking about as far as Eagles not having open training camp up at Lehigh University anymore. But anyway, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Got some more content coming, and leave your thoughts. What's going on? NFL season, what it's going to be like. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend. Scrubs. Peace.